Welcome to the 20 Sides podcast. This episode is actually a Beyond the Sides. You've met Ordella, the half-elven rogue. You actually met her in episode 16, Panner's Past. But how did she get here? This episode goes Beyond the Sides, and we look at Ordella's story. This is part 1. We hope you enjoy.
We begin Ordella's story some 5 years before Yarost, Seven, and Leona join the Seekers of Light. 5 years before they venture to Crow Reach. 5 years before they meet Ordella. Ordella Willowfall is a half-elven princess of 17 years of age, a princess of Dyer's Rest, a coastal city sitting atop the crags and cliffs on the southern shores of the Arctic Shallows, a city ruled over by a Lauren Willowfall, a strong elven king. But Ordella's story doesn't take place inside the castle walls, and it doesn't take place outside on the cobblestone streets of Dyer's Rest, because Ordella has fled the castle and fled the city altogether. Luckily for her, her trusted protector and leader of the princess's guard, Baron McLaughlin, and her handmaid and best friend Millie are hot on her trail. And that's where we begin. Welcome in to Beyond the Sides. This is our companion show dedicated to backstory adventures, world-building lore, and character motivation.
Ordella!
Ordella! I just don't know what direction she would have gone to.
Ordella! Stop! There she is.
Oh.
And we take off running. Ordella, princess! What are you doing?
I just kind of fall to the ground because I'm just like exhausted, and then she's just crying, kind of.
What happened? I missed.
What are you guys even doing here?
We have to go. They're going to be coming. I can order. You hear? Can you hear it?
Okay. I just want to go by myself, though. I just don't think that you guys should come with me.
Princess, you know we can't do it.
So what do we do?
Well, I mean, we have to keep you safe. We need to find a safe place to go.
Aye, let's keep moving. They're going to be coming this way. I can already hear the horses. Let's go.
Where do we go? I mean, you're a knight.
Princess, where were you going?
I just was running. I mean, there is nothing here to help me. I didn't realize what was out here. There are no trees for us to hide in. Help.
We have to stay low, but we could probably head to the pines and find somewhere where to stay. But we have to go. We have to go now.
Okay.
There's no time to think. Millie, we need to get going.
Oh, okay.
And I heard them together and just start pushing them away.
Like cats. He's herding us like kittens, you know.
Are y'all stealthing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing my best to stealth.
Ordella is
Same.
not stealthing. She is like so tired, and
Okay.
she's just like letting them drag her away.
Friend, you have to stealth.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
A 7. So probably not stealthing very well.
Millie, what'd you get?
8 total.
I'm not trying to, but I rolled a 13. She's practiced a lot.
You all are pretty exhausted after having run from the city walls. You've booked it a couple of miles now. You're breathing heavy. Your footsteps are heavy. The grasses are tall. So you think maybe you've hidden yourselves enough. After 10 to 15 minutes of walking, you start to hear hooves. You start to hear beatings of horses coming toward your area, and you hear way off in the distance, "Ordella, we know you're out there. Show your face."
Princess, hide over here. I will take care of this.
No, be careful.
Soldiers, it is I, Baron. I am here looking for a princess as well.
Baron,
have you seen her? I can't find her.
who sent you out here?
I saw her take off. That's all I know.
Make a deception check.
10.
Beat my 8.
Ooh.
Well, head back to the castle. Grab a horse, and you can help us look.
No, I'm tracking. I can see footsteps. They lead to the south. I'm trying to follow. I think Millie is with her.
That stupid handmaid.
I thought the exact same thing. I will head back. You head south, and we'll try to cut them off in the hills.
Copy.
They turn, and they head toward the south.
So I kind of look over and try to make eye contact as I slowly head back towards the castle.
Okay.
I'm obviously not going to go to the castle, but I need them to think that.
As soon as they're out of range,
Yeah.
you're going to turn back around.
Absolutely.
Okay. Easy enough. As you slowly walk, they're booking it on their horses, heading back toward the south, really the southeast direction that you pointed them in. And golly, you get 20 steps away and you could probably already turn back around.
So I get back over to him.
Millie, princess, this is going to be tough. We're going to need to man up for this one. Do you think you can do it?
No. Wait, you guys are going to come with me?
I took an oath, princess.
Millie?
I mean, you're just my friend.
But I'm not going back.
Princess, you cannot go back. There's no turning back now. We need to leave.
Baron, what do we do?
We head towards the pines. We stay low in the grass, and we get as far away as possible. But we go now.
And as now I'm literally I'm physically trying to move them away. We can't stand there and
Hurting
talk.
us. Okay, well, yeah, let's go. I was able to grab a few things. I didn't expect us to be gone forever, but I mean, if that's how it has to be, then that's how it has to be.
Well, after what just happened, that forever is the only thing that we have. So let's go.
So y'all stay low. You make your way to the northeast, heading toward the eastern pines. It is night. Are you pushing through the night? Or are you going to kind of bed down at some point?
I think maybe we should try to travel through the night. Just with as many things that roam.
Look,
night.
I brought my bow, so we can practice.
Princess, that's fantastic. However, those guards are going to find out very fast that you did not head south, so we need to continue as far as we can go, as long as we can go. If that means through the night, that means through the night.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But there is no rest for us today.
But I'm so tired.
If I need to carry you, I will.
Okay, carry me.
Oh, crap. You're not a little girl like you used to be.
Baron,
So
please.
I throw her over my shoulder.
Yeah.
And we just keep going.
So y'all go half speed because you're carrying her.
Perfect.
Yes.
Ordella always makes things easy.
Always. So you go for 3-4 hours before, Baron, you get to the point where you're your shoulders are just on fire. You set Ordella down. You don't think you can go any longer. It's looking at the moon. Pretty clear night. It's cool. You can see the grass blowing in front of you from the moonlight. It's probably about 1 a.m. Do you want to take a short rest? Do you want to try to push through? Do you want to take a long rest at this point? What do you want to do?
Can I roll for strength to see if I can keep going?
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Athletics check.
Do I need to roll also since I'm not being carried?
Are you going to help in any way?
Oh, no.
Okay, then no.
11.
Yeah, you've got Ordella on your back again. You get about 15 minutes in and you just can't go any longer. Ordella, you gonna walk?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
she starts to wake up. She squeezes Baron and gives him a hug. She's feels safe there. And she's like, oh, I mean, where are we? I guess I can walk now.
Hey, we're not there. That's all that really matters.
So you all push through the night. until daybreak. You start to see the sun coming up. Again, you're in these rolling hills, these grasslands, a couple days south of the Eastern Pines. Everybody takes 1 level of exhaustion from that. And so what that means is any dexterity check you make, any ability check you make, you're going to do it at disadvantage until you take a long rest at this point. It's daybreak. Do you want to keep going? What do you want to do?
Baron, I'm so tired. Can we at least stop and
I think it would be
snack?
I think it would be a good idea. You all hunker down here, and I will check the hills. And so I'm gonna just go up, very short, but just go up to the highest point where I can see as much as I can see, and just to make sure we do have the ability to take a short rest.
I just like snuggle up immediately. I'm so tired. Just like next to Millie, I'm just like,
Roll me a survival check just to see, how quickly you can find a good crested hill.
6.
So it takes you a few minutes.
We're gonna die.
Ordella never makes it to the end of the podcast.
yeah. You get about 10 minutes of searching, 15 minutes of searching. You finally find a hill that you feel like is crested well enough. Give me a perception check.
17.
Ooh.
Finally.
Nice.
Ooh.
Finally.
I'll say with that 17, you spot one humanoid. You can't make it out from this distance. There is a pretty far distance away from you. They're coming from the direction that you all came from. With that high of a roll, I will say it doesn't necessarily look like they're tracking at all, but they are walking in your general direction. They may not cross your path, but they are walking in your general direction.
They're walking, they're not on a horse or anything like that.
Correct.
How far away am I from Millie and Ordella?
5-minute walk back. You could always yell really loud.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I walk back down to them.
Mhm.
Princess Millie, there is
Just start like
someone-
going like this, rubbing my eyes. I'm like,
You take your rest here. I'm going to the top of the hill to rest and make sure there's the passerby leaves. So I walk back up the hill, and I take my short rest there where I can watch what this humanoid's going to do.
I just look to Millie and I'm like, Millie,
How is he going to watch a passerby if his eyes are closed?
Millie, are we gonna
Do I
die?
have to sleep on a short rest? I was, gonna say, I was like, I don't think I have to sleep yet.
oh no. I hope not. Do you think we can just go back?
I just am so tired. I don't think we can go back. Look at my face. Is it still bleeding?
It's a little bit. It's a little bit.
It hurts
It's a
really
little bit
bad.
red. I'm gonna dig through my pack and see if I brought.
Do you have Neosporin listed?
I do actually.
Okay.
I'm always prepared. I don't have anything to put on that, but it's just a little red.
Baron, as you were sitting atop this hill, I'm assuming you're still watching out. This humanoid, as they get closer, they have all these leather armors on, and they've got this really big satchel, a few weapons on them, but they're just walking nonchalantly close to your direction. They have horns that are jet black that go behind their head, and their skin is this pale red color. As this creature gets closer in your view, you can tell it's a tiefling. Looks like a she. Shows no signs of being from Dyer's Rest, no signs of being in the guard at all, and is definitely going to be crossing your path within the next 4 or 5 minutes.
So by crossing my path, she's gonna cross their path too.
I would say she would get into where her vantage point, she would be able to see them.
But she doesn't look like she's from Dyer's Rest. Doesn't look like she's been tracking us or anything like that. She's really just making her way. So I'm going to. Ordella's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Millie is just chilling.
I guess I could. I'm in and out of sleep.
Okay, so she's kind of in and out. So I'm gonna go back down and sit with them because I'm not gonna try to talk to this person. But if they come up and talk to us, that's a whole other thing. So I'm gonna go back down and sit with them.
So you walk back, sit down. Ordella's asleep. Millie is kind of in and out of it. You got crisscross applesauce happening as you sit beside him. And this female tiefling crests that hill that you were just on, starts walking down it. As she's walking down it, she would pass you all. She turns and notices you. She says, "Well, hello there. I did not expect to have such company on my walk. Who are you all and where are you headed?"
Hey, it's nice to meet you as well. We did not expect to see any other travelers.
Of course. My name is Callista.
My name's Millie.
I am very intrigued to meet you all.
Didn't think we'd be given real names out at this point in our journey, but yes, I'm Baron, and we are headed to the Northern Pines is where we're going, and so just taking the short rest before we get going.
Sounds like a wonderful plan. And who is this one here asleep?
This is my little girl. Her name is Sarah, and this is not her mother, but she is going with me to the Pines.
Ah, is the mother going with you?
Unfortunately, no. Her mother is no longer with us.
Ah, I am so sorry for your loss.
No need.
Well, I am headed to Crow Reach.
I know it well. Not headed there, but in that general direction, for sure.
I have a special meeting with the mayor, Jasper Zinner. Have you ever met his acquaintance?
No, have not.
Well, I won't bother you any longer. I do apologize for stopping, and wherever you are headed, I hope you have a fantastic journey.
Yes, be safe yourself.
And let everyone know you have met Callista.
Aye, we will. Millie.
What?
Let's make sure we're keeping a low profile.
What does that mean?
Let's not tell people our real names just yet.
Oh, well, my real name is Millicent.
Aye, but it's close enough.
Oh, okay.
Ordella starts to wake up. She was in and out. She kind of saw that person. So she was waking up, but she's like, what just happened?
Don't worry, princess. It's okay.
There's just a woman. I guess she's a woman.
Her name was Callista, and she's on her way, and that's all that matters at this point.
She's going to Crow Reach. I heard that place is really beautiful.
How much longer do we need on our short rest?
Are you trying to clear your exhaustion? If you're trying to clear your exhaustion, you'll need a long rest.
Oh.
So you'll have to get about 6 to 8 hours of rest.
I mean, it's only 1 point of exhaustion.
Yeah, no, I say we keep going.
I
Princess,
concur.
we've had a short rest, and that's great, but we need to keep going.
Baron, my face hurts. Is there something there?
No, you look fantastic. It's actually quite beautiful, and you'd love it if there was such a thing as a mirror. But let's not worry about it.
Callista had a mirror.
Probably, but we didn't want the tieflings. You want to be careful. Let's get going to get to the Pines so that we at least have some kind of cover.
Yeah, I agree. Let's keep going.
You all continue on. How long are you going to go? We'll just say intermittent stops to give yourself breaks and breathers and eat little snacks and whatnot. Do you want to go all the way until nightfall again, or do you want to rest, take a long rest at some point? Or are you just going to keep trying to push through?
Baron's still concerned.
Yeah.
Because he knows they're all dead. If somebody comes across them, they're all dead. And so he's wanting to at least get to night. Let's just go until we get to night, and then if we want to sleep, we'll figure out some kind of way to get some rest.
So you do just that. I've rolled really low each time. So you push forward through the day. Again, it's autumn, so it's beautiful outside. Even though horrible things have just happened in y'all's lives, at least the weather is there to show a little comfort to you. As you push through the day, Sunset happens. You all are free to make camp. If you want to try to find maybe a few trees or something conspicuous, something where you could hide, you're more than welcome to try. Or if you just say, screw it, let's be in the flat open, you can do that as well. Whatever you want to do.
Definitely look for some trees. Something to cover us.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Are y'all going to split up or go together?
No, we stay together. No splitting up.
And I do pretty much what Baron says all the time. Except for when I'm annoyed, and I don't.
And that's a
Except
lot.
for when I flee.
She's always annoyed.
So then give me one person roll a survival check at advantage. Whoever has the highest. So everybody's helping.
Millie just never knows what's going on.
It's a 20.
A nat
Oh,
20.
Mm-hmm.
Good rolls, guys.
And my low was a 15, so
Very nice.
we were going to do well.
So that's
on
a
that one no matter what.
22.
Mhm.
22. So after a few minutes, it doesn't take you long. As soon as you crest a hill and you say, okay, we're going to bed down for the night, off to your left, there are 4 trees kind of bunched up together with some bushes, some vegetation around it that looks like a good place to hide out. If you want to make a fire, you can. If not, it's not going to get too cold this night. And so you feel like that is probably going to be your safest bet, even traveling for the last day and a half as you have. This is probably the best spot you found.
Millie, you and Ordella lay together to stay warm. We don't want a fighter to draw anything near to us. I will sleep here in front just in case something else comes up.
Okay. I'm kind of hungry. We still have just a little bit of rations left. Should Ordella and I try to find anything to eat, or how much further do you think we'll be traveling?
You're about 3/4 of a day's out from Eastern Vines now.
How many rations do we have?
I just literally grabbed a few things running out of the kitchen, like through the kitchen.
Hungry.
Is it enough for you and Ordella?
Probably not. She is like a very picky eater,
Yeah,
but
she's
she like is a grazer, but
Yeah.
she's also very picky.
She can eat. That's for sure. Okay, I will look and see what I can find. Maybe some berries or maybe some dried fruits if I can find them. So I'm gonna look and just see. I'll let them stay hidden, and I'll look and see if there's something close by.
Yeah.
That.
Ordella, do you want to go see if we can find maybe some rabbit to?
Millie, we can practice using our bows.
No, stay hidden. I will find whatever I can find.
Baron.
Listen, little girl. So I go look.
Dad
It's just
mode.
that I'm hungry.
I go look to see what I can find.
Okay, he's gone. We can go. Maybe we can just
Yes.
go over here
Love it.
and just. We won't go like too far from like our spot here.
Oh
So
my
I don't
gosh.
know that they're doing this. I've
yeah.
already like walked them, and they're kind of like.
So Baron,
Anyway.
give me a survival check. See what you can find.
19.
19. Okay. So you're able to find enough small fruits, berries, some grasses that you know you can eat, vegetation you know you can eat. That's enough that you think, okay, this will be enough for us to hold us over for a day's worth. As you're finding that, are y'all two are going
Oh
out?
yeah.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, we are
Yeah.
off into
We
the
started
grass.
walking.
Yes, we've already left. As soon as he was out of sight, we were also on the way.
So y'all are looking for any type of animal.
Just anything
Yeah.
small we can hit with
Yeah.
our bows. Yeah, we've been practicing.
big, small, medium,
Okay, give me a survival check.
tall, grande, venti. Nah. Is there a Starbucks over here?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Baron's gonna be pissed.
I
I rolled a 5.
Oh, God. What did you roll?
30 plus 1.
So a 4 and a 5.
6, a 4, and a 6.
A 4 and a 6. Okay, here's what I'll say.
Oh.
So you all
No,
all
man.
leave the camp, and
Yeah, we
you
did.
you stay.
We are lost.
you're walking in the opposite direction of
Oh
Baron,
no.
and you're talking. Y'all have been friends for a long time, and you just kind of lose track of time as you're both looking for these small animals, or maybe even like a bigger animal that's grazing at night, and you don't see any animals. And you get to the point where you're like, you know what? I don't think we're going to find anything. Maybe they've all hunkered down for the night, or maybe it's not dark enough yet to where they feel comfortable of coming out. And you turn around and you don't see the camp.
Oh no.
Now, granted, you know to look for a tree. There aren't a ton of trees out here, but you look and you don't even see the trees anymore because you've walked far enough. Don't see where you put your stuff down, and you look around and you don't see Baron either. And that's it for this week's Beyond the Sides. Don't forget to check out our campaign 20 Sides, releasing every Monday wherever you find your podcasts. As always, be sure to follow our socials at 20 Sides Pod, and we could never do this without the atmospheric background tracks from tabletopaudio.com. We will see you around.